Joined by insider Darren Dreger. William Nylander's timing could not have been better, Dregs. While the talks were going on, he's putting together a spectacular season on a pace for career-high 47 goals, 120 points. There's usually a little give and take anytime a deal comes together like this. But, Darren, was this pretty much a one-sided affair?
Pretty much. Very player-friendly contract extension for William Nylander. But as you've established here, Gino, richly deserved. The Toronto Maple Leafs just couldn't envision a future without William Nylander in it. Now, he's in a serious contract year as a pending unrestricted free agent. Based on his level of play, arguably the most consistent member of the Toronto Maple Leafs. The Maple Leafs knew that they'd have to get this deal done. But when you look at it, I mean, yes, it's $92 million. That's a tremendous amount of money. $69 million of that 92 is signing bonus money. And Nylander has the full no move, no trade clause through all 8 years of this extension. Hard to get much better than that overall.
We've been talking about this deal coming together for quite a while. For a long time, things got real quiet. It didn't seem like there was any animosity, but quiet. What finally kicked it into gear?
Well, look, I think just the realization by Brad Treliving and the Toronto Maple Leafs that the deal wasn't going to get better. I think that the Nylander camp has more or less been on 11+ million on an annual average salary for quite some time. But I think that this was well handled by Treliving. There were ongoing discussions with the agent, Louis Gross. I'm sure Michael Nylander, William Nylander's father, was heavily involved. Yes, they had back and forths, but it really seemed to pick up steam, Gino, in December when the realization was abundantly clear. Look, let's just get this deal done because Nylander is on a career year pace, and that 11.5 could go higher.
Darren, there seems to be a big gap between what Nylander would have been willing to sign for before the start of the regular season and what he actually took in this deal. How much do you think waiting cost the Leafs?
Well, it definitely costs them, but look, they were in position prior to the start of the year to extend William Nylander, but the parameters and the numbers just didn't add up for the Nylander camp. And I think we can appreciate now why that is. I mean, he bet on himself. He believed that his good play last year was going to translate into this year. I remember following the story around the NHL draft last summer, and hearing the numbers. The Maple Leafs were comfortable in the high 8s, maybe into 9, low 9s. And the Nylander camp was saying, that's not going to get it done. They wanted upwards of $11 million in the offseason, probably would have signed around $10 million, $10.5 as an annual average salary. The Leafs didn't want to do that. They wanted to make sure that Nylander was going to earn the contract that he signed on this day. So well-placed confidence by William Nylander.
And with that, the Leafs will have 4 players making $10 million or more next season. Of the top 5 teams currently in the league, not a single one of them has more than one player making that much. Hockey insider Darren Dreger.